Grace.
Everyone, so I was chatting on AIM with this guy.
AIM.
Supposedly he was from England, and I speak fluent American, so there's a bit of a language barrier, but he knew really good English. Ow, stop biting my toe. So, I was talking to him about, like, this game I wanted, because I was hoping he'd buy it for me. And it was The Sims 3 Generations.
Ooh.
I really wanted that expansion pack for my Sims game.
It's true.
And he said supposedly he wanted it too. And,
Are you getting catfish, girl?
I'm like, well, why don't you get it? And he's like,
good advice.
Because it's too much. I'm like, well, how much is it? He's like, it's 15 pounds. So apparently there's a bit of a language barrier there, because I asked him how much it costs, not how much it weighs. So a bit of a language barrier. We went over that jump. But the thing I'm wondering is, why does it weigh so much?
It's a lot of.
That's what's confusing to me. Like, does it have to do with where England is located? Like, is it because it's like...
What? The gravity?
I don't even know.
It's farther from the equator, Steph, so...
Really
the gravity is heavier.
So, like, if you know the solar system, America is, like, in the middle. And,
America's in the middle of the solar system.
It's the closest to the sun, I think.
Yep.
So maybe there's a possibility that there's a difference in, like, gravity or something. So, like, 15 pounds is actually really light in England. It's just so confusing. I'm not good with planets.
Oh no!
That was no laughing matter, that video.
Oh no! That's a try not to cry at the state of the American education system challenge. Oh, there was so much wrong. So much wrong.
Wow. That was intense.
That was like worse than that. You remember that Miss America pageant girl?
And then,
such as let's give maps to people in our schools,
everyone should have maps.
The Iraq and the Britain, such as and such. Mm-hmm. The Iraqs and the Middle East and such. That was
Matthew.
So many factual errors.
Let's just hope that we were misinterpreting that video because there was a language barrier.
She's from America.
She's
from whatever state she's from.
But she's
Texas, maybe.
She's from the middle of the solar system and the closest planet to the sun, which is pretty far away from where we are. Let's face it.
As third planet from the sun,
there's a big gap.
Big gap between individuals who currently live on the first planet of the sun.
Language, temperature, gravity, and otherwise.
On the planet of the United States. As opposed to the planet of Great Britain, which is an entity all unto itself.
Right.
Heavier gravity. Strangely enough, same weights and measures. That is perhaps the best part of this. It's like she's like, oh, there must be a language barrier because pounds, I'm not talking about weight, but weight is not pounds either there.
Kudos to the video.
It's the metric system.
They use pounds. They use ounces and stuff in
Well, then I just look like an idiot too, don't I?
So,
don't
it's okay,
worry,
buddy.
it's a language barrier.
It's a language
barrier. Language barrier.
Yep.
I was hoping they use the really they use pounds too,
both.
right? They use both, don't they?
Because they have to deal with Europe.
Because they use grams.
So we
for, like, tea and stuff.
got the English measurement system from, believe it or not, England.
What?
And, oh my God!
Get out of here!
That was really hard.
No!
But they also have to deal with the real people in Europe who use logical metric
system stuff. Okay, it's called the standard.
Kudos to video game developers for releasing video games at the same time on a practically interplanetary basis.
That is pretty impressive.
Kudos to the makers of The Sims managing to release games with that much of a language barrier between places. That was incredible.
Don't they also use the metric ton? T-O-N-N-E?
They do.
The ton?
The tonna.
The tonna?
Tonna. I think it's the tonne.
It's not. Not the Tone.
Pretty sure it's the Tone.
Not at all.
I'm going to be on Twitter.
Man, can you imagine? I wonder how old that girl is right now. I wonder where her life is right now.
She was talking on AOL Instant Messenger, or AIM, for those of you who are too young to get that reference.
Right, she wasn't even, like, calling it the right thing.
Meaning
there was so much wrong with that video.
Meaning that I think she's, like, our age.
I think so. I think she is probably about our age at this point.
Yeah. AIM was the precursor to things like Facebook Messenger and GChat. Okay.